If you own a Mitsubishi, then check out Rossport. I get almost all of my Stevo parts from Rossport. They provide a large selection of aftermarket and OEM parts, and they're at very competitive prices. The parts get to you as quick as possible, and that's why I've always used Rossport. Check out the link in the description. I've done it again. I'm powerless to resist a bargain, and a bargain is what I've got. So I've come across a deal and I've bought a few parts for Stevo. One of those parts is actually a Moroso Sump. You probably are aware, if you've watched any of the videos on Stevo, I've got a JUN Baffled sump. Well, I decided I would pick this up anyway for another engine I'm building, but now I've seen it in person, I think it's actually going to go on Stevo the Evo. So in today's video, we're going to unbox this Moroso Sump. We're going to compare it to the only other aftermarket sump you can get for the Evo X, which is the JUN sump. And we're going to see, is the Moroso twice the sump because it's twice the price? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's take a look. Okay, so here we have the Moroso Sump in the box, and it's brand new, but it has been opened. So we're going to take a look at what is in the packaging. We have a nice big Moroso Sump box. It says here, thanks for using Moroso products. For many other high quality accessories and parts, visit their website. And we have protective paper, and then the piece de resistance, the actual sump itself. Here we also have a Moroso sticker. So that's what you get in the box, not a lot, but at least you get a box. The JUN one just comes in a bag, so definite improvement. Let's take a look at the sumps now, side by side. Okay, so before we actually do take a look at the two sumps side by side, let's just see what we get in this plastic bag with the Moroso sump. Well, first things first, you get a new bag of fittings. Comes with studs and nuts which go into the block. Now, one thing I like in particular about this sump is you actually get true trapdoors, which I thought the JUN one came with when I ordered it, but it doesn't. So we have proper trapdoors, so when you're on track, these doors open and close, and they allow the oil to go around different parts of the sump. And then when you're turning, they also then lock these little trapdoors, and it keeps the oil basically where it needs to be. Not only that, this design is actually bigger than the JUN and the OEM sump. So this will actually allow us to have a whole litre and a half more oil capacity. So on a track car or any car, the more oil you've got, the better. It helps stabilize temperatures, and it basically puts less strain on the oil because it's not got to go through the engine so much, and it can hold more contaminants before it gets full. The welds, really nice welds on this sump. It's hard to know exactly what each individual part does, but I'm pretty happy with the quality, and I can see that considerable time and R&D has gone into this particular sump to make it as nice as it is. Now, if you're like me, you might have been wondering, how do you get those 3 bolts in? Because there's a sump in the way. Well, Moroso have thought of that. There's actually 3 sump plugs, and you take them out so you can get to the studs. Then you seal these up with a little bit of silicone, tighten them up, and then you then put the oil in. So here we have the 2 sumps side by side, and both high quality items, both well built and well designed. Now, I'm leaning towards the Moroso. It is more expensive, I know, but it's thicker, it's considerably more substantial, and also that increased oil capacity. Also, the doors is a bonus as well. That's really essential when you're pushing serious G's on slick tires. In comparison with the JUN sump, it's got these welded plates here, so they help with the side-to-side slosh of the oil, but even the factory sump has this upper plate. The JUN just really has those extra 3 plates welded in there. So yeah, both great sumps, both high quality parts that I would have no hesitations putting on your car or my car. But you really have to decide for yourself, do you think the Moroso Sump is worth twice the money? I'm going to say yes for my use case, because Stevo, here he is, Stevo is going to be a dedicated track car. He's literally built to go around corners on a track, so that's my primary use case. So really, I want to minimize any risk of oil starvation. Cheaping out on a sump is going to basically be a false economy. However, although the JUN sump isn't quite as sophisticated, it's a very simple solution to a very simple problem. As always, you can get both of these parts from Ross Sport, so check out the link in the description. So thanks for watching the video. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the first start on Stevo. The Evo, I've got everything I need now to get him started, and I'm going to make a start on it tonight, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys.